Madness of March is in full effect around the country. And of course, in the Missouri Valley Conference, we've had Arch Madness, we've had the women's basketball tournament, and just coming off of hosting the first and second rounds of the NCAA Tournament at Scott Trade Center in St. Louis. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our final edition of the ABC Hoops Shootaround here in the Missouri Valley Conference. My name is Derek Dockett, and as I've been joined all season long, 2008 Larry Bird Player of the Year winner Adam Immenecker has been with me. And Adam, the highs and lows of March we've experienced here in the Valley, and you know all about what it's like to be going through that. I guess that's what it's all about when you're playing college basketball, right?
Yeah, it is. You know, obviously there's only a couple of teams now with a couple of different tournaments. They have the postseason tournaments that end the year on a win. So few get to really feel that taste at the end of the season. Most people get to or have to go home disappointed. Unfortunately, that's the reality for the couple Valley teams we're going to talk about.
Absolutely. As I said, we're coming off of the NCAA tournament hosted here in St. Louis, but we haven't talked since before Arch Madness.
Yeah.
Going back to that, we had a fantastic tournament, just so many great games. Northern Iowa came in on top, obviously winning the Valley's automatic bid. They knocked off Wichita State again and then got the win over Evansville, got the national attention with the shot from West Washington to win the championship. But the Panthers put together a nice little run in the NCAA, then had, as we said, the high and the low in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, it's full of intrigue in Arch Madness, too, with that buzzer beater with the ball, West Washington going straight up in the air. I bet for Evansville, it felt like that thing was never going to come down, and just the elation that the Panthers felt there. You know, I really expected we would have two teams. The Valley would have two teams in the Sweet 16, and after their first round wins, maybe we'll touch on Northern Iowa here first, but what a memorable season for them. The highs, you talked about the buzzer beater against Evansville, and goodness gracious, Jesperson's half quarter against Texas. They really controlled pretty much that whole game and maybe relented a little bit in the last few minutes. Texas caught up, but they had the wherewithal to finish it out. And gosh, the other side of the coin in March, the crushing loss against Texas A&M. They did everything they needed to for 39 and a half minutes and just were unable to finish. But, you know, I think the one thing I learned after that game, Coach Jacobson is everything that's right with college athletics. I mean, the way he handled that afterwards, the support that he had for his guys, there was no blame. There was nothing to go around. He handled it about as well as he could, and I was really impressed with that.
Absolutely. I think he got a lot of positive attention for that, the way that the team handled it. And you even saw in his post-game press conference at the NCAA tournament that they sucked it up, and those seniors went into the room and talked to the media.
Yeah.
Switching gears, the second team that was in, Wichita State, did get the at-large bid into the tournament. They picked up the win. They won the first four and then earned another one. But then the career of Ron Baker and Fred VanVleet came to an end against Miami.
Yeah, you know, I was really surprised, honestly, to see him in the first four, or the last four in, have those first four games. I thought it was a little bit unfair for the committee to put him there. You know, Wichita had a little bit of those ups and downs during the year, but that team was not one of the last teams in the tournament the way they were playing towards the end of the year, and they showed that. The 20-point win against Vandy really dominated the game against Arizona. They really proved that they belong. Unfortunately, playing 3 games in 5 days and the late night, early morning games kind of caught up to them. You saw the slow start against Miami. I think they continue to play that Miami team. They win more games than they lose, but unfortunately, they were on the wrong side of the coin for that one. But you mentioned VanVleet and Baker. They deserve a ton of credit, and I know they get it for what that team has done, but it's really unbelievable how they've done it for 4 years. And just on behalf of the conference, coaches, and players, a big thank you to everything that those two have done over the years. It's been really impressive and really fun to watch.
Absolutely, and then that thank you goes out to all the fantastic seniors we had in the league this year. Just a great run, and some great guys, DJ Ballantyne and Gideon Miscavige, all those seniors we've talked about all year long. It's been a fun ride to see those guys play. And as it always happens in March, our fans come together. You saw it on Twitter. Come together in March to root together and see the Valley team succeed. So it was a fun ride to see come through. But I guess we can always look forward to the next year, because that's what happens. Another year comes by, and we'll see what happens in the future with all the teams and the programs going forward. So,
and, you know, Derek, the funny thing is, it feels a little disappointing because 2 teams lost, but to have 2 teams get to the round of 32, really, really great for the conference. Really successful year, continuing to build that future, and the future is very bright for the Missouri Valley.
Absolutely. And on that note, that's a perfect way to end it right there. We'll see how things pan out for the 2016-17 season in the Valley. Adam, really want to appreciate you taking your time all year long to talk Valley basketball with us, and hopefully we can do it again next season.
Yeah, looking forward to it. It's been fun. Have a good one, Derek.
Thanks, Adam. Appreciate it.